welcome to a brand new Liverpool transfer news video, and we have great breaking news for you guys because a French journalist called Gregory Margoton, who is working for a French media group, is saying that Liverpool could shortly sign the immense Tchouameni, the AS Monaco hugely talented midfielder. Basically this is what he shared yesterday on his Twitter account. I'm hearing that the big talent Tchouameni is soon moving to Liverpool in the summer. Congratulations to him. It's a big happiness to him, a big happiness for him, and it's a big success as well. And even Jamie Carragher said, and I will share his thoughts later in this video, that the one position where Liverpool need to strengthen is the midfield. Let me know if you agree with that in the comments below, and we will also have big updates on the Sadio Mané to Bayern Munich story, because a German journalist came out and spoke very good information on that deal as well, and Joe Gomez potentially getting a contract extension at Liverpool, as well as a lot of other Liverpool related stories in this video. So it's a lot to unpack. I'm really hoping that you guys will enjoy this. If you do, leave a like and subscribe if you are new around here. So Tchouameni is only 22 years old, and he would be a tremendous addition for Liverpool. He recently scored 2 goals for Monaco in their recent win, and they are still going strong and trying to qualify for the Champions League. But of course, with James Milner and Jordan Henderson well over 30 years old, Thiago is also over 30. Sooner or later, Liverpool will need to bring in the next generation of superstars. Also, we are trying to build our own superstars. Curtis Jones had a pretty decent game, and I think Curtis Jones will be a huge talent for Liverpool in the coming years. Harvey Elliott as well. But we can't just put all our eggs in those 1 or 2 baskets. Of course, Fabio Carvalho is coming in the summer, and if we sign Tchouameni, I think for around £38 million, maybe 40 million, I think that would be a tremendous signing for Liverpool, because he has everything to be a hugely talented player. And Monaco signed him from Bordeaux in 2020 in the January transfer window for just 18 million euros. His current value is around 40 million euros, but I expect Monaco to ask for a little bit more, so maybe 40 million pounds should do the trick. And he's not a very injury prone player. He has 48 games this season, scoring 5 goals in all competitions and getting 2 assists, but he's mainly playing as a defensive midfielder for Monaco, but he can play as a box-to-box midfielder as well. And another journalist who is working in Spain, Akram Konur, has said that Liverpool are in pole position to sign Tchouameni. They are leading the race for him. The reporter is claiming that Liverpool have already made an improved bid for Tchouameni to Monaco. Basically, he said that Liverpool have upped their offer to Monaco. If an agreement is reached between the clubs, a contract will be signed with Tchouameni for the next 5 years. So the first offer was on 30 million pounds. Probably Liverpool have upped that offer to around 35 to 40 million. Sooner or later, hopefully, Monaco will accept Liverpool's transfer offer, and then it's a formality, because Tchouameni from Monaco, he would love to sign one of the best teams in the world, Liverpool, who are playing the FA Cup final on Saturday. Fabinho and Naby Keita are major doubts for that cup final, but at least we have one day more to prepare for that cup final. And Liverpool, also have the benefit of Chelsea probably will go in with a little bit stronger lineup, because Arsenal are just 1 point behind Chelsea. And of course, Tottenham could still catch Chelsea still. So Chelsea's top 4 place is not confirmed yet. And they play a very dangerous Leeds United, who are fighting for their lives. So Chelsea should have a very grueling 90 minutes themselves this evening. And of course, Wolves play Man City. So come on, Wolves, do a miracle and beat Manchester City. That would be exactly what Liverpool would need in the title race. And recently there were stories of Sadio Mané being in talks with Bayern Munich on a potential transfer, but now there has been a major update, because the Bild journalist Christian Falk has said that Bayern didn't talk about Sadio Mané when Bayern's, one of Bayern's directors, Hasan Salihamidzic, sat down with Mané's agency and Bessemer, basically a football agent representing Mane's agency Roof, at Mallorca on Friday, but Sadio Mane was not on the agenda. They didn't talk about Mane, according to Christian Falk, when they sat down to talk. Bayern is working on a transfer for other players, but not Sadio Mane, according to Christian Falk. So what do you make of that? Let me know in the comments below. I think that is great news, and according to Neil Jones, Liverpool will sit down with Sadio Mane to open contract talks. So Neil Jones is a Liverpool correspondent. He's a journalist who is has very close ties to Liverpool FC, and according to him, Liverpool are set to reopen contract talks with Sadio Mane after Mane is being linked with Barcelona and Bayern Munich. And Liverpool sources insist, according to Neil Jones, that they are relaxed about the situation, with talks between Klopp and Mane's agent Bjorn Bessemer scheduled for the end of the season. I always suspected that Liverpool want to get this season out of the way. We want to play the cup finals and want to see where we finish in the Premier League. Bessemer has a strong relationship with Julian Ward, the current Liverpool chief negotiator, and Liverpool, he will be a sporting director at Liverpool. He was with Ward and other club officials at the recent Champions League game in Villarreal, and it is viewed as unlikely that the stories linking Mane with a move away are a ploy to squeeze Liverpool into accelerating contract talks. Mane has insisted he wishes to concentrate on his football, and of course Mane wants to win the quadruple, and Mane said that he's very happy at Liverpool. And I think Mane, the fact that after he scored, he pointed out to the Liverpool fans, that suggests to me he wants to say that's not like a player who wants to leave Liverpool. But it's a little bit unlikely, according to Neil Jones, that Liverpool would extend all three of Salah, Mane and Firmino's contracts. Of course, the easiest would be Firmino to extend. Who knows, if Mane or Salah wants a 4-year contract, that's when it becomes tricky. Do you give a 30-year-old player a 4-year big bumper contract? You could risk, him not performing in his 4th year. But I think both Mane and Salah deserves a new contract. They both deserve a new contract. It's just a given that Liverpool will be very shrewd negotiators, because Liverpool have to stretch every pound, every dollar that they have, so we can maximize the financial advantage that we have right now, with Liverpool having so many deep runs in the Champions League. We need to make the most of this time, and we need to also strengthen the squad considerably. And even though Mane's agent Bessemer has met with Hassan Salihamidzic, the Bayern Munich sporting director, Bessemer also represents Konrad Laimer, for example, the Leipzig midfielder, who is also on Bayern's radar. So they could have been discussing that in Mallorca as well. And Jurgen Klopp, what is very important is Jurgen Klopp views Mane and Salah as key players for Liverpool's future. He's on record saying that both will be able to play well into their 30s due to their incredible dedication, professionalism, and they are behaving immaculately off the pitch as well. And the conditioning that they do week in, week out just keeps them in top shape. And he's very aware, Jurgen Klopp, that replacing either Salah or Mane's output, the goals and assists that they deliver for Liverpool season in, season out, will be extremely difficult and extremely expensive as well, even though Luis Diaz and Diogo Jota had a great impact at Liverpool. You can't replace Salah's numbers and Sadio Mane's numbers. I'm saying you can replace it, but it will be incredibly difficult, and you have to get the transfer absolutely nailed on. Circling back to the Tchouameni transfer rumors, this is what Jamie Carragher said about what Liverpool needs to do in the transfer market. I just think in the summer, the one position that Liverpool need to strengthen in would be midfield. I think if you look at Liverpool's first choice midfield, Henderson, Fabinho, Thiago, they are all around 30 years old. Obviously Naby Keita has done very well recently as well against Man City, but you can never fully trust him injury-wise, and the other three are all that age. Milner's obviously a lot older now, and I think Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain will move on. He is not getting a new contract by the looks of things. You've got Curtis Jones, but I think one more who is around the 23, 24 years of age to go in there is probably something that Liverpool need. Tchouameni is 22 years old, he will be 23 pretty soon as well, so I think Tchouameni would be a perfect signing. Jude Bellingham is another player that Liverpool are looking at, but it's a big question whether Borussia Dortmund would want to lose Haaland and Tchouameni in the same transfer window. And the Liverpool Echo is also reporting that Liverpool will look to sign Joe Gomez onto a new contract this summer, despite ongoing speculation about Gomez potentially leaving Liverpool for more playing time. He's out of contract in 2024, so he still has 2 years left on his contract, and because of his serious knee injury, he got limited game time this season, making just 7 Premier League appearances, but he's still a very important part of Liverpool's squad. And Joel Matip is over 30 years old, he won't play forever, so I think it's better to keep Joe Gomez around, and when Matip is too old to perform, then he will be phased out and Joe Gomez will take his place in the Liverpool starting 11 or potentially in the Liverpool squad as well. I still think that the future of Liverpool's centre-back partnership is Konate with Joe Gomez. Not sure how they complement each other. At the moment Van Dijk is nailed on and we are rotating Matip, Konate, and Joe Gomez doesn't really get a look in. But Joe Gomez is still an immensely talented player. He just needs to be patient and wait for his chance, because it will come. And Gomez remains part of Liverpool's plans, with, of course, Liverpool sources revealing that the club have tasked Julian Ward with looking to extend Joe Gomez's contract this summer. However, they appreciate such a prospect could be easier said than done, depending on how the defender views his own situation. Is Joe Gomez happy playing a bit-part role, or does he want to play for another club where he will get regular game time? If I was Joe Gomez, I would stick around, because leaving Liverpool, most people's careers really go down after leaving Liverpool. So if I was Joe Gomez, I would stick around and wait. But of course, if Gomez signs a new contract, that would increase the likelihood of Nat Phillips leaving in the summer as well. He got promoted with Bournemouth from the Championship. And I'm just looking up Nat Phillips' numbers. He played 17 games for Bournemouth in their promotion. They finished second behind Fulham, and he pretty much played in almost every single game 90 minutes. He was almost an ever-present, and Bournemouth had a great run in the Championship. Basically, he missed one Bournemouth game, and that's it. In all the other games, he played 90 minutes. And I think he was one of the main reasons why Bournemouth got promoted as well. So I'm actually happy for Nat Phillips, and that he got promoted with Bournemouth and he got regular playing time as well. And remember, Ben Davies also was loaned out to Sheffield United, and he played only 22 games in the Championship, scoring 1 goal for Sheffield United. So he wasn't always playing regularly, but still he played a big part in Sheffield United getting a playoff place, so Sheffield United could get promoted. But I'm not sure what will happen to Ben Davies. Probably we will sell him in the summer if he comes back from his loan spell. And also finally, before we finish the video up, I want to share what Ian Rush said about Mo Salah. He's incredible to watch. The last 2 or 3 years, Salah just got better and better. It's no surprise to see him win the FWA award, the Player of the Season award, voted by the journalists. He deserves it. He has this thing where he wants to improve all the time. He keeps himself incredibly fit, and the way he conducts himself off the pitch is amazing as well. In the last 10-15 years, people have been talking about Ronaldo and Messi, and rightfully so, but Salah wants to be the best in the world. And in my opinion, this year Mo Salah is the best player in the world. He's always improving. He's 29 now, so he wants to improve even more. He keeps himself fit, which is something in his favor. Liverpool need to tie him down to a new contract, and I fully agree with that. Let me know what you think about all the topics that we covered in today's video, and thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.